So Amazon Prime is one of the most popular services from Amazon.com, but is it worth the annual investment fee? And does it live up to all the hype? In this video, I'm gonna be talking about all of the benefits that you get with Amazon Prime so that you can determine if it's right for you. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here with Think Media, helping you with the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And on this channel, we do a lot of gear reviews, plus kind of tip videos just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point during the video, check out a show summary in the YouTube description below. I'll list out all the links and resources mentioned down there. Let's jump into the video. So my wife and I have been Amazon users for years. We really love Amazon.com. We've been Prime members for years, but this video isn't associated with Amazon at all. This isn't sponsored in any way. It's just something that I wanted to share so that you can determine if it's something that is right for you, your business, your brand, and your family. Okay, so the first thing to know about Amazon Prime is the price. And so there's a couple different options here. The first one that's kind of cool is you can always start out with a 30-day trial and you can just experiment to see if it's right for you or not without paying anything. So it's kind of cool that Amazon lets you completely test drive it and actually get the full experience to actually see if it's right for you. The second thing is that, and this is what it's been like for years, is that it's typically a $99 per year membership fee. So 12 months, $99 per year, pay that up front, cancel anytime, but I don't think you get your money back. And they actually just added another option, which is a monthly charge, and that is at $10.99 per month, which is kind of nice. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit more for the year, but maybe you just want to do it for a few months to either test it out or only have the benefits for a few months without paying for the entire annual amount. But the question is, do the Amazon Prime benefits actually make it worth the fee to join the program? So let's jump into my 10 top favorite Amazon Prime benefits right now. So number one is the free 2-day shipping. So this is what most people know Amazon Prime for. You pay that fee and you basically get unlimited 2-day free shipping on the majority of items, especially those that are actually fulfilled by Amazon. And something to note here though, is that again, Amazon actually does have free shipping for orders of $25 or even $35. But number one, you're not gonna be getting the speed. And actually number two, you also have to spend a certain amount. What's cool about Prime is if you order just one thing for $7, you can get free 2-day shipping on it. So you can be using it a lot. So the first thing to really judge is like how much stuff would you actually buy off Amazon and how fast do you want that shipping to actually, come when you place that order. And again, this service is actually available to non-Prime members, but you're gonna pay $8.99 for the 2-day shipping plus 99 cents per item. So you can see how quick that would add up if you were just doing it, one item at a time or one order at a time. And so if you're gonna order a ton of stuff, Amazon Prime makes sense just for the expedited shipping if that's something that would be of value to you. Additionally, there are currently 29 metro areas that actually qualify for Prime now, which means you can actually get same-day shipping or even 2-hour shipping, again, depending on where you live. But this isn't really open to the majority of people, so that's something that you can look into for your own area. And one little known power tip here that a lot of people don't take advantage of is when you're signed up for Amazon Prime, but if you don't actually want your items, really fast in the 2-day period, you can actually opt out of the faster shipping for a lot of different digital credits. And so we've used this a lot. So at times you get a few free dollars for digital music or digital videos. If you wanted to like rent or buy a brand new release, you can get credits that go towards that. You can get credits that go towards Prime Pantry, to ebooks. And so you don't really get to select which is which, but whenever you reach that checkout page, if you want to opt out of your expedited shipping, you can actually kind of recover some costs with those digital credits, which is kind of a cool tip for Prime users. The second Amazon benefit that you get with Prime is Prime Video. Now this is pretty valuable. This is included with your Prime membership, and you get kind of like Netflix, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, a lot of documentaries. as well as access to additional channels that you can just add on to Prime Video as well. So you could add on Showtime, HBO, but Prime Video itself is pretty valuable. You know, you may not use it, but it's something that my wife and I, we definitely use, and we definitely get value out of that. It's been cool to see that Prime is actually producing their own TV shows, kind of like Netflix has been doing, and there have been a few cool different shows that have showed up there. And so again, this is just a perk that sort of stacks on top of your shipping benefits. But something to consider here is that if you're already like a Netflix user, it doesn't really come that close to Netflix. For us, we do both. And so we like Prime Video, but we don't find that it replaces, you know, Netflix or some of the other services that are out there. The third benefit that you get with Prime is Prime Music. Now, this is, again, something that you may or may not use. It's something that I found to be pretty cool, and to really tap into the power of it, you can download a desktop app and also a mobile app, and this gives you access to millions of songs and some new stuff, some old stuff. And what I've found this to be the coolest is with Amazon Echo, and you can just kind of say that you want to maybe play a current hits channel or something, and you have all that music that's ad-free. You can download it to your device. And again, it doesn't compare fully to something like Spotify, which you get a lot more music, a lot more current music. But again, even that membership alone is $120 a year at about $10 a month. And so Prime Music is kind of a cool benefit and something that you might want to consider though. Will you use it or not? Benefit number 4 is something a lot of people don't know about, and that is actually Amazon Photos and unlimited storage for Prime members. So this is pretty crazy. You can actually store unlimited photos on the cloud, so you can back up all the photos from your phone, from your computer, and just make sure that you don't lose anything if you were to have some sort of a hard drive crash or lose your phone or something like that. Additionally, as a Prime member, you also get 5 gigabytes of storage for anything on Amazon Cloud. So you could store video files or your own digital music or anything else that you would want access to. So again, Amazon's just kind of stacking on these other things. That feature is pretty cool. Plus, you can actually receive some shipping discounts for Amazon prints. And so yeah, Amazon's definitely taking over the world if you want to print out your photos, or whether you want to print out like a canvas or something. Again, Amazon's got some cool services for that, and Prime members receive some expedited shipping benefits complimentary with their membership. Number 5 is the Kindle Owners Lending Library and Kindle First. And so as a Prime member, you're actually entitled to 1 free Kindle book per month if, and this is the key thing, you actually have an Amazon device to read it on. So you have to have a Kindle or a Fire tablet or an Amazon phone. But if you've got one of those, then you're entitled to get that 1 free book a month. So a study was done to basically show if you're a big reader and you're taking advantage of this, if the book was $9.99, the Kindle book per month, that value alone could be $120 of value in a year just from all of the titles that you're getting off the lending library. And then Kindle First is something that you get access to as a Prime member to have early access to some of the new release books. And you can get access to that, I believe, just from the Kindle app on any phone. So if you're a reader, there's some cool Amazon Prime benefits for you. Benefit number 6 is, I think, one of the biggest ones for me, and that is Prime Early Access. And so coming up soon, depending on when you're watching this video, is actually Amazon Prime Day, which Amazon talks about as their biggest shopping day of the year, even bigger than Black Friday or Cyber Monday, where they put out a ton of discounts, a ton of deals on a lot of different products, so you can experience some big savings. So if that's something that you're interested in throughout the year, what's cool about being a Prime member is you get 30 minutes early access to deals ahead of other people. And I'm not even sure on Prime Day if you even can shop at all without a Prime membership. And so depending on how much spending you're doing, like this channel, you know, we talk a lot about video gear, a lot about audio gear and tools for creators. And so there's always new stuff that we need to level up our gear, right? Whether that's laptops, cameras, lenses, microphones, you know, all kinds of tech to really just help you go further, faster in creating content and getting your message out there. And so the benefits alone and the savings alone from not only being able to shop on these special deals, but actually get to them as early as possible ahead of non-Prime members is huge. And so it still takes strategy. It's still there's a lot of Prime users, so there's still competition. But if you put notifications on your phone, you plan ahead, you know what deals that you want to shop for, and you really do the research, you can really recover the cost of your Prime membership just with the savings alone that you'll get on days like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all throughout fourth quarter during the holidays, and on Amazon Prime Day. Benefit number 7 is Prime Pantry. Now this is something we haven't used very much, but it's kind of something cool to have access to. If you want to get some household items as well as groceries delivered to your house at a much better price than any other service, you still have to pay, I believe, $5.99 for a delivery charge, and you can fill up a box of stuff. But it's a pretty crazy deal compared to other deals out there. So it's just a benefit that Prime members have that you may enjoy. Number 8 is Amazon Family. Now this is something that a lot of people haven't heard about, and this is a way to get 20% off your diapers subscription on Amazon and a few other benefits that come along with Amazon Family as well. So again, you can see that if that's something that you were gonna use, that can add up pretty quick to cover the membership fee, especially with how competitive Amazon's prices already are and how low they already are. When you start stacking these additional discounts, it can add up to a lot of value really fast. Benefit number 9 is for the gamers, and that is called Twitch Prime. And there's a few kind of incentives that you get there, sometimes some discounts on new games. I'm not too familiar with this, but if you're a gamer, I'll link up details below so you can read the details about Twitch Prime. And Prime benefit number 10 is membership sharing. Now, I believe that in the past they said it was 4 adults that could share 1 Prime membership, but I think now it's 2 adults and 4 kids. And whatever that means, it just means that multiple people in your household can take advantage of all of these benefits, whether that's watching Prime Video on a couple different devices at the same time, whether that's whatever anybody orders, benefiting from that 2-day shipping. And so when you think about that initial investment cost and the membership sharing aspect, it's pretty incredible. So I'll actually link up details about how to set that up and a few more details if you want to actually set up membership sharing for your Prime membership. All right, so those were my 10 favorite Amazon Prime benefits, and we didn't even talk about Audible channels or Prime reading, but overall, as far as our conclusion, you can see why we've been Prime members for years. I just feel like you get really disproportionate value with all of those services, especially if you're gonna use them, and so for us, we've never hesitated to review our membership. But question of the day is, do you think Amazon Prime is worth it? Why or why not? I would love to hear from you in the comment section below, and remember that some of the best tips and feedback come from you, the Think Media community, so definitely connect with everybody in the comment section. So thanks so much for checking out this video. Definitely subscribe for more videos just like this. Hit the like button if you got value out of this video. And one of the questions I get a lot was, Sean, how did you, go full time as a YouTuber? And the way I answer that question, it was actually doing simple product review videos on Amazon. And so if you're into Amazon and you would like to hear kind of details about how you can kind of make a side part-time or full-time income just doing YouTube and connecting that with Amazon, it's kind of interesting. I actually have a case study video that breaks down just a training, kind of shows how to do that and actually build your income. So I'll link put a link to the free training in the description below, or you can go to createawesomereviews.com. Until next time, Think Media is helping you with the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.